Hi, my name is Erin Everts, and I'm the Executive Director of Lyric Theater Company. And I'm so excited that you're joining us for Dancing with Lyric. This amazing program will be hosted all week by 5 different volunteer lyric choreographers. I'm so happy that they chose to help us out with this project, and I'm so happy that you've chosen to take dance this week. I think it'll be a really wonderful way to get up and get moving during these cold days in February. So, thank you so much for joining. Make sure that you're wearing clothes that you feel comfortable in and clothes that you can move in. Make sure that you have space on the floor all around you so that you can do the dance moves. And a reminder that we are offering these classes free of charge, and we are happy to do so. If you, however, are in a position to donate and you want to support the work that Lyric does all year round, you can do so by clicking the link below or donating on Lyric's website. Thank you so much again for joining us for Dancing with Lyric, and I hope that you enjoy dance class all week long. Have fun.
Hi dancers, my name is Katy. We're going to be learning some hip hop jazz fusion dance today. And our combination that we're going to be doing is from the Greatest Showman. So we're going to start off and we're going to be doing a little bit of warm up. And the warm up is going to include some jazz technique and some is going to be a little bit of a hip hop technique. And then the combination is going to have some of both of those in there. Okay, so let's start off. We're going to do some warm up, and all we're going to do is we'll do 4 pliés slow. So bending the knees, feet straight and together, bending the knees slow and up. We're going to do 4 of those, and then we're going to go out to a second position with our feet still straight, and we're going to continue. We're going to go slow and up, and we're gonna do 4 of those as well. And then we're gonna come back to our first position, and we're gonna do 4 pliés a little bit faster. And then we're gonna go out to that second position again, and we're gonna do 4 pliés a little bit faster. Okay? So let's do that. Put on some music. And we're gonna do some tendus. So what we're gonna do is the tendu, we're going to just slide our foot out across the floor, and we're going to point our toe. And we're gonna do 4 to the front, 4 to the side, and keep that knee and foot pointing forward. 4 to the back, 4 to the side again. And then we're going to go to the other side with your left leg. And then side, back, and side again. And we're going to do 4 on each of those sections. Okay, now we're gonna move on. We're gonna do some dégagés. And for this one, we are gonna be turned out. And we're gonna be in our first position. So our heels are gonna be together and legs straight. We're gonna have our arms out to the side, elbows lifting to the air, and fingers nice and out. Make sure you've got lots of energy going through your fingers. This is very similar to the tendu that we just did, except we're going to be lifting our foot up off the floor when we get to the end. So toes pointed and lift up off the floor. So it's the same as this, and then we just bring it up and then bring it back in. So we're going to do 8 on one side and then 8 on the other side. Ready? Now we're going to move on with our warm-up. All right, so without music this time, what we're going to do is bring our feet about the width of our shoulders apart, just bring them up out a little bit. And we're going to start with our head, and then our neck, and our shoulders, and then our back. And we're just going to roll all the way down nice and slow. Bring your hands down as far as they can go. Touch the floor if you want to, that would be great. And then we're just going to do a little bend of the knee, a little plie. And then straighten back up. And then another little bend. And straighten back up. And then we're going to spread our feet apart a little bit. And we're going to make a little figure 8 with our fingers. And just go side to side. And lean into each side. Bend your knees as you go side to side. We're opening our hips up a little bit, stretching out our back. Getting our legs nice and warm. Make sure your head is nice and loose. Dangling. Great, and then come back to the center. We're going to do another plie, and up, and then one more plie, up, and then we're just going to bring our feet in a little bit, and then roll back up really slow. Start with the back, keep your arms and head dangling, and we're going to get up to the shoulders, bring those up in the neck and head really slowly. Nice. Alrighty. So now we're going to do something called isolations. So what this means is we're going to separate each individual part of our body as we warm it up. So we're going to start with our head, and then our neck, and then our shoulders, and then our rib cage, our chest, and then we're going to go to our hips, and then we're going to go to our feet. Okay, so I'm just going to break down the order of how we're going to go, and then we'll put on some music and we'll do it. So hands on the hips. We're going to go look right, look center, right, center, right, center, left, center. And that's going to be our pattern, our continuous pattern. And then we're going to go up, center, down, center twice. And then we're just going to do a little head roll, nice and slow. And then other side. You can put your hands down. So we're going to continue with our pattern. We're going to go up, center, down, center. Up, center, down, center. That's going to be our pattern. And then we're going to roll back and roll forward. And then hands back on the hips. We're going to go with our ribs and our chest. We're gonna go right, center, left, center, and then front, center, back, center. And then we're gonna do the same thing with our hips. Forward, back, and then we're just gonna roll our feet around. Okay? Let's get some music on, we can do that together. Awesome. Okay. Alrighty. So now we're just going to go over one of the parts in the dance as a warm-up. Okay. So this is going to go into the dance. So make sure while you're practicing this, you really keep it in your brain and you make sure that you remember so that you can keep this and put it into our dance later so it looks really cool. Okay, so how we're gonna do this, I call these crisscross jumps. Okay, so just to break it down a little bit, we're going to cross right leg in front, and then we're gonna jump out to the left, and our foot is popped up here when we do this, okay? So let's do that really slow one more time. Cross with the right, and then jump out to the left. So you're crossing your leg over to the side that you're going to be jumping to, okay? So a little bit faster just so you can see how it looks all together. It's a jump, cross, jump out. To the other side, you're gonna cross your left leg over, and you're going to jump out. You're keeping this leg bent. Every time you land, you're going to bend your knees so you don't hurt them, okay? So to the other side, it's left and out. Okay, so a little bit faster, it's left, out. So, and then it's really easy from there to switch to the other side. So we start right, jump left, right leg out. Then you can crisscross your other leg over your left leg out to the other side. So a little bit faster. Right, out, left, out. Okay? One more time. Let's do this all together. Right, out, left, out. Great. So let's practice that with some music. We're going to practice this with the song that we're going to be doing the dance to, so you can sort of get the feel for how the music goes and how fast it is. And we're going to try it some slow and then some fast. We're just going to go back and forth, okay? Awesome. All right. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, a little bit faster, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out, cross, out. Awesome. Great job. So keep that in your brain and we can put that right into our dance. It's gonna look so awesome. So now we're gonna move on. We're gonna go into our dance, okay? So that was the song that we're gonna be going with. And I'm gonna go to the part we're gonna be dancing to. Awesome. And then let's go over each individual piece. Okay, so there are 4 pieces to this dance, 4 counts of 8. So we're gonna be counting the music through 1 through 8. And then there are 4 of those. So the first one we're gonna do is what? We're gonna go out to the right and we're bending our knees and we're gonna hop, hop. We're just gonna go down just a little bit of a bounce with it, okay? And as we go out, we're going to pull up. Our elbows are gonna be like robots and our hands are gonna be in fists, okay? So we're gonna tilt our body a little bit, just our upper body. And we're gonna go to the right, pump, pump. And as we go down with our knees, we're going up with our arms. So pump, pump. Switch to the other side, pump, pump. Other side, other side. So we do 2 of those on each side. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Let's try that with the music. We'll do a little review. Awesome. So that is our first section. That's our first count of 8. Okay. So then we're going to do our next count of 8. And what that's going to be, we are going to, so we're here, pump, pump for our last one. We're going to do is we're going to bring our hands into our hips. And we're going to do something called a pivot. So you're going to take your right leg, step out in front of you, and you're just going to turn to the back. And the same thing, take this right leg up down on your back, step out in front of you, turn back to the front. Okay, so we're ending here, hands on hips, step, turn, step, turn. So that's called a pivot turn. So those are going to be our first 4 counts. Okay, so for here, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to bring our feet together and we're going to take our hands open with our palms towards our face, fingers nice and spread out. And we're just going to, on 5 and 6, we're going to take it from the top of our head, down our face, all the way down our body till we're done. So to add that on to that first part, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's kind of faster, and we're just going to bring our foot right in, 5, 6. And then on 7, 8, we're going to do a big jump out to the side with our hands and our fists, and our elbows are going to be bent behind us. So we're going to put our fists right on our hips. Okay, so let's go over that 8 count one more time, okay? Hands on the hips. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. So let's add that on to that first part that we did. And to go over that one more time, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's put that together with the music and get a feel for it. Let's do that again with the music, same thing. Awesome. So let's go on to our next count of 8. And this is where we are going to bring back our crisscross feet that we did before. These guys. Boop, boop. So we're here on 8. So we're going to cross our left leg over and out. We're going to do 3. The other side, left over right, to the right. So we're going to do 3 total. And the way that we're going to count them is we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 1 slow and 2 fast. Okay, so let's go over that one more time. So we're here on 8 of the last count, and we are going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And great. So we're here, and then we're going to put this foot down, face the front. We're going to take our little fingers, our index fingers, and we're going to go really high, and we're going to point down to the ground. Bring our hands all the way down. Awesome. So we go 1, 2, 3, in, 4, in, 5, 6, and then we're going to take our hands the way we did before. We're going to stomp to the front. So you're taking your right leg, after you go here, take your right leg, bring your hands down here, stomp out. Okay, you have a lot of attitude. Release some of your attitude. So let's go over that 8 count one more time, and then we'll put that together with the one before it, okay? Alrighty, so 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. One more time with that. So we're here on the count before that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're just going to stay right there for those 2 counts. Okay? Awesome. Let's put that together with the one before that. Okay, so the one before that is where we go front, pivot back, front, pivot back, bring it in, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go cross, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's try and put that all together with the music. Let's put that all together one more time. All right. Okay, now our last 8 count, last piece. All right, so we're gonna do, so we're facing here, and then we're gonna turn to the front, and we're gonna do, I'm just showing you from the side so you see what it looks like. You're gonna take your right leg, this leg here, take your right leg, kick forward twice, kick side twice, and then switch to the other leg. And that's pretty fast, okay? So we come out of here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you might have to do a little jump in between to switch to your other foot, okay? So we're here, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, we're just gonna cross your right leg over, do a little turn. Turn around yourself. And then we're just gonna do our final pose, a really big pose, like you're performing on stage, and you're going to jump out, and you're gonna bring your hands up. Your hands are nice and big, spread out fingers, and you're gonna bring them all the way up. You're gonna stretch your sternum to the sky, and look all the way up, like you're reaching for something. And that is your final pose. So that last one again. Okay, so we're here on 7, 8, the one before that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step out nice and big, make that last pose really big. Okay, so let's put that together with the one before, and then we'll try and add it all together a few times. Okay. So the one before, that's where we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the sky. Awesome. So let's try and put the whole dance together. We'll just do one for practice, okay? We're gonna practice it, just see how it all fits together. You might mess up and that's okay. Just try and take note of where you're messing up and ask yourself where you can make some fixes, okay? Back to the very beginning. I hope that felt good all together. And maybe take one moment here to just try and piece together in your head if you had any questions in between, try and figure out what you missed. Just gonna give you a moment to think about that and go over it in your head. All right, let's try it. Again, we're gonna do it a few times, all together. We'll do it a few more times, and then we will finish off. All right, let's go back to the beginning. It's okay to mess up. When you're putting everything all together, sometimes you get a little bit jumbled. So where I messed up is we were supposed to go from there to this part again. That part there. Okay, so let's try again. It's okay to mess up. All right. Awesome. Hopefully we're feeling a little bit better about it. We're putting things together. We're getting it all together in one piece and seeing it as the combination. Okay, so let's try it one more time together. All right. Okie doke. So let's do that all together one more time, but we're going to do it without me counting this time. So really feel the music, act like you're performing on stage, a big dance performance, and we'll try and get in character. And we're going to do this with, I'm going to do it with you, but I'm not going to count with you, okay? Let's try it out. There's something ringing in the brick of every one's holding on tonight. Here you go. We're carrying on colonize. We're running ways over the night. Impossible come true. It's singing for you. We won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. What's gonna come true? It's singing for you. How did that feel? Did that feel good? Okay, we're gonna do one more time together. Perform your heart out. Everyone that you know is in the audience watching you. We're gonna do it like a big performance. We can do it. Let's go. It's a picture in the burn your wonderful shoe. There's something ringing in the brick of everyone's holding on tonight. Awesome job. Awesome job. All right, everybody. I want you to take a step to the side. Do a big bow for yourself. Bow for your fans. Big bow. All right, and clap for yourself. You did an awesome job. You did amazing. I had so much fun with you guys, and I hope you have fun practicing this. All right, have a good one.